Hello my friend, it's Tony T here from Transform Your Life, and this video is all about your greatest lessons of 2018. It's a follow-on from the last one, which was about the greatest achievements in 2018, which I hope you've watched and written down in your journal or typed up in the comments on that video. And although this may be similar in the sense that we are reflecting on last year and looking to take the positives from it, we are now focusing on the greatest lessons you have learned. Now, this may take some thinking time to really evaluate last year and to look at the good and the bad. But now with a bit of distance and hindsight, you may be able to say, well, actually, this is what I've learned from that situation, and take away something powerful that may otherwise just be lost. So, although I'm all about being present and planning for the future, we cannot forget the past because it is instrumental to who we are, what we do, and even how we think. Therefore, it's very important to understand the influence the past has on our thinking and on our lives. And it was that very premise which led me to train as a psychodynamic counsellor, so that I could learn about the effects of the past and how it informs our unconscious and subconscious mind. Because your unconscious is what really determines how we think and how we operate in the world today. Now, chances are last year you had some ups and downs, and everybody does, that's the way that things go. But sometimes we learn more from the negative or the difficult things that happen. At the time, it may be hard to see or understand why it was happening, but after the fact, you can sit back and say, you know what? This is what I learned about myself from that situation. And when you're able to do that, you're equipped with one of the most powerful tools that you can ever have, because without some self-awareness and responsibility, we're just leaves blowing in the breeze. So with all of that said, cast your mind back over last year. Take out your journal, sit down somewhere quiet, have a nice cup of tea or coffee, and then think about your greatest lessons. Perhaps you might like to start with a significant event that happened and analyse what you learned from that, or how you reacted and responded to it. Perhaps it was something that was a slow process. Maybe your confidence was shaken or improved in some way. Maybe you've experienced difficulties in a relationship or a breakup. If so, what did you learn from that? Because nobody gets through a breakup without learning something about themselves, that's for sure. Whether you like what you learned or not, that's a different story. Think about your job or your work. Has something happened in that area of your life? Perhaps you've done a lot of personal development work or got more in touch with your spiritual side. Whatever it is, write it down and then summarise what the lesson was in that. And please feel free to hit me up in the comments below and let me know what your greatest lessons were, because I would love to hear. And once you've explored all of that and you know what your lessons were, you're better equipped to march forward into 2019 with extra ammunition in your pocket and better able to shape and mould the new year into what you want it to be. This is your life, remember, so don't just be a passenger. Carve out your destination and your destiny. It's in your hands, my friend. Make sure that you are living up to your capabilities and that you are going to have a fantastic year. Now, one of the things that I want to do on this channel is be more open with you and connect to you on a more personal level. So my next video will be all about the greatest lessons that I've learned in 2018, which I hope you enjoy. And they might not necessarily be what you think, so we'll see. But also as well, before we go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that you get a message every time I upload a new video. And also as well, there's some lovely links in the description below or the comments below for you to check out. And that has links to my other social media so you can stay in touch with me there, but also to my books and to my journals. And before we go, I just want to say happy journaling, happy 2019, and remember, never give up, never give in, because you are amazing. Much love, Tony T.